Hey guys, it's Chris, the Earthborn Alchemist, and I'm just out for an afternoon bushwalk with my amazing wife Lindsay, and I started noticing something on the side of the trail here and I wanted to share it with you. You see this leafy green plant that's literally growing everywhere. It stands out because it's different, like it's very low to the ground, it's hugging the ground, and it grows in this little kind of cluster, and it's just everywhere. It's all the way along the side of the trail. This plant is super applicable for what we're going through right now on the planet. This is mullein, and mullein has amazing properties to help with bronchial distress, inflammation in the lungs, sound like conditions that we're dealing with at the moment. Very powerful when you take the leaves and you turn it into a tea just by pouring boiling water straight onto the leaves. And you can either dry them or use them fresh. It's entirely up to you. Now, mullein actually looks a lot like another herb that's also a medicinal herb that's been used pretty well since the start of time. There's another one that looks almost identical called woolly lamb's ear. Now the main difference is when you feel them, mullein feels a little bit firmer, whereas lamb's ear is very floppy and soft. Now there's a couple of things with this. When you prepare it into a tea, you do have these super fine little hairs that grow all over it. They're not irritating to touch, but when you boil it, these little hairs can come loose in the water, so it's important to strain it through like a muslin or a cheesecloth. And in doing so, you're going to remove those hairs because they can irritate your throat a little bit. This will also flower into a yellow flower, and the flowers have been used. The seeds and roots are generally considered poisonous. Now, as with anything that I cover, this is informational only, not instructional. So do not use this to go out and try and identify mullein if you don't have experience in doing so, because you can get it wrong. Fortunately, in this case, the only thing that this actually really resembles is lamb's ear, which is also medicinal. And they've always used the leaves topically as a bandage to help prevent bleeding, because there's a high dose of vitamin K in the leaves, which is helping with blood clotting. The other thing that this is really good for, either in the case of lamb's ear or mullein, is also super applicable right now. It makes a good makeshift toilet paper. Have fun with that, guys, and I will see you soon.